You have been lied to. For years, you've been told that burnout is just part of the game, that exhaustion is the price of success, that if you're not pushing to the point of collapse, you are not doing enough. But here is the truth. Burnout isn't a badge of honor, it's a business liability. And it destroys your clarity, it wrecks your relationships, and it silently erodes the empire that you have worked and are working so hard to build. And the scary thing is that most successful women are living in it right now, without even realizing how much it's costing them. Does that sound familiar? If you're tired of running on fumes, if you're secretly wondering how much longer you can keep this up, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Amy Bookler, and for over a decade, I've been obsessed with one thing: helping successful women break free from burnout and exhaustion and reclaim their energy and vitality. Why? Because I lived it. By 20, I was the youngest European bodybuilding champion. By 24, I had built a successful six-figure business. From the outside, I literally looked unstoppable. But behind the scenes, my nervous system had collapsed. I was living on caffeine, pushing through exhaustion every day, convinced that rest was weakness. Until one day my body gave out, and I had no choice but to find another way. Since then, I've spent over 10 years studying human performance, energy optimization, psychology, and the nervous system. I've worked with thousands of women, including 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs, to break free from the same burnout and exhaustion cycle I once lived in. So today I'm going to bust the biggest myths about burnout. I'll show you what's really happening inside of your body, and I'll share the exact shifts that will allow you to lead powerfully without overdrive and exhaustion. Let's start by busting the 3 biggest lies you've been told about burnout. Lie number 1, burnout is normal. You've probably heard this one, that it's just part of being a high-level entrepreneur. But the truth is this: burnout is not normal, it's just common. It is a symptom of a broken system. It's your body's alarm telling you something has to change, but you've never been trained to listen to it or trust your body's alarm. Think about it this way: if your car dashboard lit up with a warning signal, you wouldn't say, well, that's just what cars do when they're driven fast. No, you'd pull over and you'd fix the problem before the engine blows up. Burnout is that flashing red light in your body and your mind. Ignoring it doesn't make you stronger, it makes you eventually, inevitably crash. Lie number 2, you can outwork burnout. This is the trap I fell into, believing that if I just pushed harder, worked smarter, organized myself better, I'd eventually catch up. Just get through this launch, this quarter, this project, then rest. Sound familiar? But here's the truth: burnout isn't solved by doing more. It's not a problem of effort, it's a problem of approach. It's like running on a treadmill. No matter how fast you go, you're not moving anywhere, you're not moving forward. That's burnout. Constant effort, no progress. And the more you try to outwork it, the deeper you dig the hole. Lie number 3, burnout only affects you. Here's the harsh reality: burnout doesn't just live in your body. It spills into everything: your business, your relationships, and your health. When you're constantly exhausted and in overdrive, your decision-making suffers. You react instead of responding. You miss opportunities because you're stuck in survival mode all the time. Your creativity, the very spark that built your business, starts to die out. You don't have the bandwidth to innovate or lead with fresh ideas because your brain is just trying to get you through the day. And it doesn't stop there. Burnout makes you snappy with the people that you love, with your team members. It robs you of intimacy, patience, and presence. It eats away at your health, driving inflammation, gut issues, sleep problems, and over time, it can lead to a complete crash. The truth: burnout is never personal, it's systemic. It affects every area of your life, whether you see it right now or not. And the biggest myth of all, you ready? That burnout is the price you pay for success. It is not. Burnout isn't proof that you're ambitious. It's not the evidence that you're doing whatever it takes. It's not the badge that separates the strong from the weak. It's the tax you pay for leading out of alignment. And the longer you keep paying that tax, the more expensive it becomes. So let's talk about what burnout is really costing you. because I know you're a high achiever and you think that you can just keep managing it. It's costing you clarity. When your nervous system is in fight or flight, you're making decisions from fear, not from vision or trust. It's costing you creativity. Your best ideas won't come when you're grinding at your desk. They come when you are rested and regulated. It's costing you your relationships. That guilt when you're with your kids, that irritability with your partner, that disconnect from the people you love most. And it's costing you growth. Because no matter how great your strategy is, your business will only grow to the level your energy can sustain. Here's what's actually happening inside of your body. Burnout isn't just being tired. It's your nervous system getting stuck in fight or flight. Stress hormones pumping on repeat. Wired at night, wrecked in the morning. Living off caffeine just to function. That constant pressure doesn't just drain your energy, it literally rewires your brain to expect more stress. Which means even when you do take a break, you can't switch off. That's why holidays and productivity hacks do not work. If you don't reset your nervous system, nothing will change. That's why I say energy is the most under-optimized business asset in the world. Without it, nothing works. With it, everything flows. So how do you break the cycle? It starts with these 3 shifts that are derived from my breakthrough matrix. Number 1 is finding balance, not work-life balance. That doesn't really exist. I'm talking about energetic balance. Most entrepreneurs are operating almost entirely from structure, control, deadlines, driving results at all costs. That's what built your success. But living in that mode 24/7, your body just can't sustain it. The key is learning what to prioritize each day. Some days it's strategy and decisive action. Other days it's intuition, creativity, and family. When you know how to intentionally shift gears instead of defaulting to overdrive, you start to lead from endless energy. Number 2 are your patterns. Your guilt, your perfectionism, the never enough voice. They're not who you are. They are subconscious patterns and beliefs wired into your nervous system from childhood, culture, past experiences, and programmings. Until you see them, they run the show. As the incredible Carl Jung put it, unless we make the unconscious conscious, it will run your life and you will call it fate. Once you uncover them, you can rewire them, and that changes everything. Number 3 is the breakthrough. When you suppress emotions, they don't disappear. They get stored in the body and end up leaking out as stress, as anxiety, as snapping at loved ones, at your team, as constant inner restlessness. But when you process and channel those emotions, they become fuel. Fear turns into clarity, anger into boundaries, grief into depth and compassion. This is the breakthrough, transforming what once drained you into the very power that drives your next level. So remember this, burnout isn't normal. It's not the price of success. It's the flashing red light telling you it's time to lead differently. And when you do, everything changes. Your energy, your relationships, your business, your impact, everything. Thank you so much for watching. And if this resonated with you, hit like, hit subscribe, and share this with another powerful woman who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to go deeper, click the link below for details on my next masterclass, where I'll guide you step by step to break free from burnout and lead from endless, sustainable energy. Because success isn't about pushing harder. It's about leading at a higher level with the energy and vitality to actually enjoy what you've built.